it's the key. No more starving, getting rid of inflammation. Choosing healthy choices, providing you with sound information. Bringing balance to hormones and insulin through food. With DFL, teaching you food choices to see it through. DFL, we're teaching you to eat food right. Teaching you to pair food with each bite. Balancing our body's microbiome, feeling so right. With diet-free life, that helps futures lose pride.
Hey, this is Roberto Lorenzo Ferguson. Oh my goodness, I have been all over the place. Yes, I am your nutritionist. I'm a guy who shares because I care, and today is no different. And before I kind of give you an update, because I have been away from our dailies, I'm back, and we are so close to relaunching my podcast, which we had active for quite a while when it was called the Stay Healthy Experience with Roberto Ferguson. And now it's Diet Free Life with Roberto Ferguson. And by the way, my name is Robert Ferguson, but you know, giving love to my Hispanic people, and the fact that I'm working on my Spanish on a consistent basis, I love to introduce myself as Roberto Lorenzo Ferguson. Now, before we dive in, let me just first say Merry Christmas to those who celebrate Christmas. Happy holidays to those who are enjoying the holidays with your family and your friends. I'm recording this live the day before Christmas, and I wanted to come on and share with you a story about a client who went to Costco and she lost an additional 20 pounds. I'm going to tell you exactly how she did it. And I want to encourage you to look at all the links that I have below and to at least join my newsletter so that you get updates. If you miss anything, then you'll catch that, because I do provide replays. When certain things are happening, I kind of put that out there, and I definitely want to do that for you. And at the same time, I just want to stay connected with you. And I hope that 2025 brings you all the things that you want. Some of you want to lose weight. Big shout out right now. If you're interested, I have a 50% discount. If you reach out to me like ASAP, I have 7 slots available to be one of my clients. And if you don't get to be coached by me, I have some amazing coaches that can work with you. We also have a special discount right now for people who want to become a certified nutritionist, health and weight loss coach, like right now. Now, if you're catching this and it's January, you missed the special. The special is right now. The savings is right now. And we have some really cool training coming up in a couple of days. You'll be able to be a part of that, or as well catch the replay. So many exciting things taking place. So many exciting things. Okay. All of that being said, let me set some things up. Let me also share with you that we put on these events every Tuesday to introduce people to test-based nutrition. Test-based nutrition, what that is when you don't have to guess, right? So let's say you're taking a multivitamin, and that multivitamin you believe is helping you. So I would say, hey, Susan, Jane Doe, how's that multivitamin working out for you? I think it's working. Or you may even feel like, oh, no, it's working. But you don't know that it's working, right? It's kind of like a vitamin D test. They test your vitamin D levels to see if you actually have enough vitamin D in your body. And when you don't have enough vitamin D in your body, many things are off. Like you may be walking around fatigued and not know that it's because you don't have enough vitamin D in your body. So the doctor does a test, puts you on a supplement, whether they prescribe it or you go get one at the store. You take it for 3-4 months. You go back. They do the test again to confirm if you're getting enough vitamin D. And we find out you're getting enough vitamin D. That means it's working. You with me? That's test-based nutrition. Well, something arguably more important and impacts way more people is the fact that we do not have enough omega-3s in our body. Now, you may be thinking, well, I take a fish oil, I take omega-3s. How do you know it's working? We have the most sophisticated way of you testing at home. You don't even have to go to your doctor. And you can find out if you're getting enough omega-3s. And 99% of everyone that I've tested, they're not. They're not. It does not get any better than this. So what can happen if a person does get enough vitamin or omega-3s? Well, the reason why they have dry skin, brittle nails, maybe eczema is a challenge for them. That's all related to not getting enough omega-3s in the body. Or maybe a person feels like their hair is thinning or their memory seems to be gone and they're starting to be concerned that maybe I'm showing signs of dementia already or Alzheimer's. That's also a symptom of being deficient in the right polyphenols and omega-3s. Or maybe you have inflammation and your doctor's never mentioned this to you, but with the home test, we can quickly identify whether or not you're getting an adequate amount of omega-3s in your body. And the omega-3s, when we say that, there's different omega-3s, but the goal is to get these omega-3s in your body called EPA and DHA. Now, there's some people say, well, I'm a vegetarian, I'm a vegan, and I get my omegas through fortified foods with omegas. Or maybe they're saying, I do chia seeds and flaxseed. Well, they don't realize that a very small percentage of the omegas in the chia seeds and the flaxseed converts over in the body to the important DHA and EPA. And I don't mean to get all scientific, but there's a lot of people who are vegan and don't eat fish and believe they can get enough omega-3s through other sources other than marine-based or algae, which is what we're always recommending, and they're deficient. How do we know? You do the test. You rule out any guessing. You do the test. Can't make this up. That's why I'm excited about it. Like over the top excited. So when Sarah came to me, I knew she was deficient in omega-3 because 99% of people are. I mean, we could probably get away with saying 99.5% because most of us are consuming way too many omega-6s. These are the oils that are linked to various cancers, linked to inflammation, elevated levels of inflammation, linked to high blood pressure, right? And I'm not saying that this is a cure. I'm just saying the facts. You can Google this, go to Google Scholar, PubMed. It's very well known. And so when we're consuming an abundance of something, it really proves that too much of what is a good thing, because omega-6s are needed. They're essential in order for us to live, but we're getting too much. And because of that, you're seeing a whole bunch of problems continuously increasing. And we're not getting enough omega-3s. Well, we have a way to help you with that. It begins with a test. So Sarah became my client. I started coaching Sarah like I would coach any client. And we were making progress, but she definitely had insulin resistance. And we know that because we had her do her fasting insulin with her doctor. We also had her fasting glucose. There's a way to take all those numbers to include triglycerides and a few other things. We can look at her HDL cholesterol, and we can confirm 5 different ways that a person has insulin resistance. So that's the thing that we wanted to improve, because once you deal with the insulin resistance, at that point, you start to become more insulin sensitive, which is what you want. And then weight loss and everything becomes easier. You become more efficient at not just losing weight, you just feel better, you sleep better. So many things improve. So then Sarah says, all right, Robert, I am all in. I said, okay, what do you mean all in? She goes, I do not want to eat any seed oils. I want to really reduce that if all possible. I'm going to do this whole balanced oil product that you have, and I'm going to follow the Diet Free Life methodology, right? So in our methodology, where we teach people how to eat foods in the right combinations, right? Because certain foods don't go with other foods. And it's really easy to learn this. And then when we coach people, we're coaching them on this methodology, which is evidence-based, meaning we have a lot of evidence that supports everything that we recommend. So we're substantiated. But the power is that we're clinically proven, meaning we've done 2 controlled trials, clinical controlled trials with populations of up to 4,000 people. And as a result of our clinically proven methodology, we have demonstrated with third parties involved that everyone gets these outcomes, whether it's helping a person reduce their blood pressure, get off medications, lose weight, which is the big focus of all the work that we've done. So our coaches are trained on that. So when you become a coach with us, which again, I'm going to tell you right now, this is a good time to become a coach. Do not put it off unless you just have all the money in the world, because we have major savings like right now. And we could use more coaches because we're about to take everything to the next level and reach way more people and help more people. Okay. This is a good time. You can email me. I'll tell you all about it. We can jump on the phone. I'll explain it. But every coach is teaching a evidence-based, clinically proven methodology, a method, a program. And that's why we're able to get these results. So this is how Sarah lost the weight. I said, Sarah, let's get you going, to Costco. And she was like, I love the idea of Costco. And I said, when you go to Costco, what I want you to do is purchase most of your foods that are like grass-fed base. So whether it's grass-fed meat, pasture-raised eggs, and she saw an overwhelming selection right there at Costco. So she's saving money. And the reason why I had her get most of her proteins to include wild fish, there's a whole link. You can read the article, you guys. I made it real easy. You can read the article. You can print the article out, and it'll give you an idea. Like, even if I'm not coaching you, this is what you want to start doing. You want to eat closer to nature. The reason being is that as we talk about these omega-6s and these omega-3s, the foods that are higher in omega-6 are the ones that aren't helping us get to our goals faster. They're slowing us down. So if you get, let's say, a pasture-raised egg, for instance, you save at Costco, but that pasture-raised egg is going to be lower in omega-6, and it's going to be higher in the right type of omega-3. Because what we eat is what the cows eat, or the pigs eat, or the chickens eat. And if they're being fed grain sprayed with soybean oil, something very high in omega-6, we're consuming that. Even though we may be looking at everything as far as what to avoid, like when you look at the ingredients, that chicken you just ate could have like a ratio of, let's say, 20 to 1, 20 being omega-6 and 1 being omega-3, because it was fed soy pellets and stuff like that. So this is what happened with Sarah. Okay. So let me just break it down. And this is what you also want to know. And our coaches are trained on this. We're all trained on this. When we did our 2 evidence-based clinical controlled trials, all of the participants follow our way of eating, right? What we teach people. And one of the things that we teach based on a clinically proven program is to eat 3 meals a day. Now, when Sarah first came in, she wasn't used to eating 3 meals. But eventually your body shifts, your metabolism speeds up, and we have a way of doing that. and she started eating 3 meals a day. And when she was doing 3 meals a day compared to 2 meals a day, and we know this in our controlled trials, people lose weight more effectively when they're eating more. That's number one. So if a person's not eating enough, sometimes the weight won't come off. So people will take shortcuts and go, I'm going to eat like a couple times where I'm not really hungry. And as long as they are doing that, then all of the promises that we make, well, you're not following the program, because the program has proven outcomes when you eat 3 meals instead of 2 or 1 meal a day. Proven outcomes, right? So we've had people lose that last 10 pounds, 50 pounds, 100 pounds, 200 pounds. The most weight I've helped someone lose eating, following this methodology, is 290 pounds. Now, I was really hoping she would get to 300. So I can say, hey, I've helped somebody lose 300 pounds. So the most weight I've helped someone lose is 290 pounds, following everything that I had Sarah doing. So that's when Sarah was like, okay, if I'm going to follow this, I'm bringing in some good omega-3s, which she was, the balance oil. It has it's the best supplement I've ever seen. It is the best supplement. And when I say it's the best supplement, it's because you can't kind of argue against it. It has a combination of polyphenols and omega-3s and the right ratios of EPA, right? And EPA and DHA. Everything is perfect about it. The polyphenols are there. Together, they work to create the outcomes that I'm seeing. Absolutely phenomenal. Like if someone shared this video with you and they said, hey, this is Robert. He's a nutritionist. He's been in the game for a long time, blah, blah, blah. Reach back out to them and say, all right, how do I get this product? I would say stop every other supplement that you're taking. If money's tight, stop everything else you're taking and get this product. Without question. It is the most important product, supplement that everybody benefits from. And Sarah did. And then we connected the food as medicine approach, which is our approach, regular food, learning how to eat, with the right supplement. And then as a result, 4 months later, she lost that 20 pounds that she's been talking about losing for a long time. The real big difference was she was using the balance oil. But I'm going to give major credit to what Costco did for her, because Costco put her in a situation where she was able to get the results that we're referring to. She saved money and she ate foods closer to nature. So wild fish, grass-fed butter, grass-fed beef, grass-fed lamb, grass-fed, everything she could get that was close to nature, meaning these animals that she was eating were not fed corn and these grains that were sprayed by soybean oil and other oils that causes that animal to increase their appetite and eat more. And then we eat them and then we get what they ate. So, I don't know if there's any questions. If you have any questions, I would love to hear from you. I also want to give one of my clients, one of my awesome clients, Miss Darlene. I just think the world of you. I enjoy it's an awesome client when you look forward to talking to them. Like there's some clients that if it goes on too long, I counsel. But some clients you don't want to talk to because it's like you're going to be talking to someone who all they have to talk about is how bad life is. That's not Darlene. She may not have the perfect week sometimes, but that's fine because she's an optimist. And if she's in the low, then guess what? As her coach, my job is to help her feel better, give her additional hope. And that's why people become clients, and they become clients for long periods of time. So hopefully you guys learn and got some ideas from this. Again, you can read Sarah's story. And whether I was coaching you or any of my coaches were coaching you, let's say they're not. one of the things you could do is eat closer to nature. And let's start eating things that are pasteurized, like as far as eggs. Let's start eating grass-fed, beef, and find out if you can, like, what was that pig like what were they fed? Like when my daughters want bacon, I go buy bacon, but we always buy uncured bacon. Now you may be thinking, well, I use turkey bacon. Okay. I would be willing to debate anyone that regular uncured bacon is way healthier. And, unless it's religious beliefs, but if you're just talking about eating something, way healthier than chicken bacon, turkey bacon, soy bacon. Those are so processed. Uncured bacon is stripped. It's never broken up into pieces and then put back together like turkey bacon or chicken bacon, right? Or soy bacon. And then when you look at it closer, you start to realize it's got some other things that aren't good. So all that being said, I hope you have a very Merry Christmas. And I look forward to being here on a regular daily basis. Make sure you go to our YouTube channel, like and subscribe, because it helps. Even if you don't have the time to watch, it helps me get the algorithms to work with us. Like when I did the grapeseed oil video, it's starting to pick up some real momentum. And now we know exactly what we need to do. And I just brought in some new people on the team, and they are doing all the things that are going to help us start to grow. I mean, I can't wait to look back a year from now and to see the growth that we're about to experience. Anyway, I'm Robert Ferguson. Thank you for giving me the time. And I want to just encourage you to live your best and your healthiest life. And if you have questions, reach out to me, because as a result of reaching out to me, I can put you in a situation where we can better educate you. Like following this video tonight, we have a free seminar that we're doing. And then I'm going to do another one the day after Christmas. And we're doing them all the time. So that's why you want to subscribe to our newsletter. We don't sell your emails to anybody, but we will inform you and update you. Okay, so then you have the option to attend either live or catch the replay. And if you're like Darlene and you subscribe on YouTube, she may be cooking and getting ready for Christmas dinner tomorrow. And she gets a notification and it's like, Robert's going live. And then she catches me live. So you can do the same thing. And you're going to see that our music, our intro is being cut down so we can get into it really fast. So we have various versions of the music that you're going to be hearing. And this may be one of the last time I'm going to play this in a full 60 seconds. So listen to it. Big shout out to Dennis, one of my clients, very smart man who is someone I look forward to talking to each and every time. All right, you guys, God bless. Until the next one, I'm Robert Ferguson, a guy who shares because he cares. Gotta go. Bye-bye.
Robert Ferguson's got the plan you need. With diet-free life, it's the key. No more starving, getting rid of inflammation. Choosing healthy choices, providing you with sound information. Bringing balance to hormones and insulin through food. With DFL, teaching you food choices to see you through. DFL, we're teaching you to eat food right. Teaching you to pair food with each bite. Balancing our body's microbiome, feeling so right. With diet-free life, it helps future.